definitely gonna receive some backlash for today's video because we're gonna be going over 3 types of women that you as a man should avoid at all costs 100%. The dating scene, if you let it, can really take a toll on you, especially if you're not sure what you're looking for in a woman. It is so easy to become infatuated with a potential partner just based off of their looks alone. Women are beautiful and they come in all shapes and sizes. Depending on your preference as a man, her sheer beauty alone could send you into a lustful loop where you find yourself obsessing and pedestalizing a woman just because you want the opportunity to date her. The biggest problem with that is if you don't know what to look out for, you could mess around and sign up for a world full of misery with a beautiful woman who lacks any of the characteristic or traits that makes for a healthy relationship. These are 3 types of women that you should avoid at all costs, especially if you're a man that wants to truly strive in his masculine nature. Because these type of women won't just waste your time, they have the potential to destroy you. And number 1 on this list is the overly masculine women. All women have masculine energy, the same way all men have feminine energy. One is not exclusive to the other. But some people, men or women, have a lot more in the tank on either end of the spectrum. But when it comes to women that lean more into the masculine side of things, more times than not, you end up feeling like you're dating your rival rather than your partner, which is 100% a fucking nightmare as a man. Always trying to argue, always trying to compete, always try to lead you instead of being led. The type of girl that always wants to control the decision making, control the vibes, and if she doesn't get her way, she's gonna start throwing shots at you and try to tear you down in any way, shape, or form. You'll only feel like the man of the relationship if she allows you to. But probably the biggest red flags that come with these type of women, and this is gonna be a little bit controversial if you're like a fucking pussy or something, but it is women that have way too much ambition. The girl whose goals are bigger than the relationship itself. Now let me reel it back for a second before niggas get mad. Look, I'm not saying that women shouldn't have dreams. I'm not saying that women shouldn't have big goals. Matter of fact, I actually applaud women that are able to build empires, chase success, make multi-million-dollar businesses, especially when you take in consideration what women have had to deal with for a long time back in the day. Like, they weren't even able to try and walk outside the house and get the fucking mail if they wanted to. So to see the progression of women over time is obviously a beautiful thing. But here's the thing. If her life is centered around the grind, a lot of times there's obviously, unicorn situations where it doesn't have to be the case, but a lot of times she might see the relationship as a threat to her progress, especially if you as the man are trying to be the head of your household. This just doesn't work. A woman who truly embraces her femininity, they're gonna support you, they're gonna have your back, they're gonna help you solve problems, and she might even challenge your thinking, but she's not gonna be the type of person that's gonna shoot you down and make you feel like shit. Now, I already know for a fact that might have triggered some of y'all, and I'm sure there's somebody in the comment section right now saying,
well, if a woman can make a man feel insecure or any type of way, well, then he's just an insecure bitch of a man.
Just fuck off. We all have insecurities. And anyone that tries to paint this like weird picture that men aren't allowed to feel insecure, they're lying. They're full of shit. Now, if you asked me, Berto, should I let my insecurities control me? I'd say absolutely not. But will you feel insecure in your relationship from time to time as a man? Yes, of course you will. You're human. So with that being said, why would I as a man want my person, my right hand, my confidant, my muse, the person that I would literally go to war for? Why would I want her to be exploiting my insecurities against myself, the shit that I open up to her with, and then she makes me feel like shit? Nobody wants that out of their partner. Because if she doesn't respect you as a man, she'll never love you properly. And like I said, I'm sure there's some unicorn situation out there where, you kind of have like this power couple. The man is making millions of dollars and the woman is making millions of dollars, and they come together and they have this crazy empire. But more times than not, when you have 2 ambitious people that are trying to climb the ladder of success, you're going to bump heads. And the type of bumping heads that comes with that level of ambition, it is just not productive when you're talking about also being romantically involved to the level that men and women do, being married, having a family, always dealing with power struggles, passive aggression, emotional withdrawal. You guys are just gonna keep going back and forth until you break down or break up. Some women are looking for control, not love. And that, if you ask me, that's not a relationship. That's a battlefield. Number 2 on this list is the party girl with no direction. Now, this one to me is very easy to spot, but a lot of guys still fall for this because she's fun, she's hot, she feels exciting. But what a lot of guys don't realize is that energy you're feeling is disguised as chaos. Even with the best of intentions, this type of woman will only slow you down. You're the type of guy that wakes up early. You got structure, goals, routine. So how the hell are you supposed to stay focused when your partner is the reason why you're always slipping up on your self-improvement? She's the reason why you're eating junk food. She's the reason why you're drinking too much. She's the reason why you skip the gym again because she wants to fucking stay in bed till 2 p.m. because she had you up all night partying with her friends and shit. She's always outside. Every weekend's a new party, a new brunch, a new scene, a new this, a new that. She's always coming back to you talking about, yeah, I'm just living my life. I'm just having a great time. But in reality, she's running from herself. Not to mention, this type of girl tends to have a lot of guy friends. I mean, it's only natural. And I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not even saying that she's cheating. But if she's outside every single night, you don't think she's surrounded by dudes that are constantly lusting over your woman? Don't get me started if she's going to these things without you. And now you're just potentially another name in rotation. You don't know where your girl is 90% of the time. You don't know who she's with 90% of the time. I don't know about you, my nigga, but that shit just sounds like stress. And look, bro, I'm not like these other YouTubers that's just gonna sit here and paint everybody that's like this in a terrible light. Look, I'm willing to admit that she could have the best of intentions, a great-hearted person. But good intentions don't just automatically make her good for you. At some point, you have to come to terms with the fact that no matter how attractive she is, no matter how fun she feels, she's just not worth the stress. She's addicted to dopamine, and a healthy relationship requires discipline, patience, emotional maturity, none of things that she's practicing. She tells you to your face that she wants something serious, but she's still out there chasing a lifestyle that's only promoting that she wants validation and not a real connection with you. And if you still don't believe me, here's how I know that she's not serious about you. Because even these type of women, when she's in her feminine nature and she deems you as a worthy man to take care of her and be the man in her life, I promise you, she'll choose up. She will literally leave that lifestyle behind for you in a heartbeat because she's like, hold on, I don't want to miss out on this potential relationship with this amazing man that's, you know, gonna lead me to a better place in my life. That woman's gonna choose peace over parties every single time. If she meets the right man, if that man is a high enough level for her, I guarantee you she gonna place the bets where she gonna have the best chances of succeeding in life. So she gonna leave that lifestyle behind in a fucking heartbeat if you that nigga. But if she don't really see the value in you like that, what is she changing for? This lifestyle's a lot more fun. It's a lot more exciting. You're boring. So I'm gonna need y'all to let that sink in. The truth is, if she can't sit still, she can't build with you. Because building something real takes being grounded. And that's something that she's avoiding at all costs. Number 3, the selfish woman. Now this one's a little bit tricky because it doesn't always show itself right away. She might seem sweet at first. She might even come off as nurturing. But give it time and you're gonna notice every conversation is about her. You guys could be talking for hours and she won't even ask a single question about you. And by the small chance that she does, she's gonna start zoning out before you can even get fucking 2 words out your mouth. There was this super funny meme that I had seen on Instagram that like explains this perfectly. I'm gonna show it to you guys right here.
And that's when I realized my whole life was a lie. I'm so sorry that took 4 hours to explain.
Nah, you straight. That actually reminded me about some shit that happened to me a few years ago. You gonna ask what?
Oh my god! My Amazon package still isn't here? I'm gonna strangle Jeff Bezos. Like, why do I even have Prime? Why do I have Prime shipping if it's not gonna be here in 2 days? Wait, did I tell you what I got? Oh my god, AP guess. AP guess.
When you're with this type of woman, you're in a one-sided relationship. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. She's not actually available for you. These are the type of women that only pay attention when you're doing something for them. Whether you're buying her something, taking her out, or showing up when she demands it. Before you know it, you're gonna stop feeling like a man and more like a fucking tool. She doesn't care about your stress, your growth, your goals. She only cares about what you can provide for her. And once you stop providing, once you stop giving her what she wants, she'll act like you never had value in the first place. Some real easy signs that you can use to like spot this out early is she's always gonna be talking about how all her exes couldn't handle her, all guys are toxic, she wants to be spoiled and taken care of, but she doesn't really want to do anything in return. You'll be surprised, there's women out here that literally talk like that. Bottom line is, she doesn't see you, my nigga. She sees a fantasy, a provider, and a placeholder. And let me be very clear about something. There is nothing wrong when a woman is fantasizing about her man and she wants her man to provide for her. It's actually a beautiful thing when it's mutual. But when she brings nothing to the table and expects everything in return, that's not partnership. That's entitlement. Think of it like Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody brings something. Everybody's contributing to the feast. But she's the type of person that hops house to house, never brings anything, and stuffs her fucking face until her stomach is full, and then just leaves. A woman that's always feeding herself, but never feeding you. That is not a partner. That is a parasite. And if you're not careful, you will spend years trying to earn love from somebody that never even thought of giving it to you. It's crazy, bro. I think a lot of people don't realize how emotional a lot of guys are. And I think the reason why a lot of guys are so emotional, it's not a bad thing if you know how to channel that emotion, because we want to provide. We want to take care of the people we love. We want to give them the world and see them thrive off of the back of our support. Like, we will literally lift them up on our shoulders and give them the world. But if you're not careful and you're not paying attention to the signs, people will take advantage of that, especially women, especially beautiful women. Dating isn't just about finding somebody that you're attracted to. It's not just about sex. It's not just about status. It's very much about protecting your peace as a man, your purpose, your self-respect. Because if you don't have those things, it becomes nearly impossible to keep on improving on yourself. And self-improvement as a man is something that you just cannot afford to put on hold. Because how can you take care of the people you say you love if you can't even take care of yourself? So if you see any of these signs in a woman that you're talking to, don't try to explain to yourself and validate it and tuck it away. Just fucking leave. Just fucking leave. Walk away. You'll thank yourself later.
Where you at, Berto?